I'm getting the big boops now.
It's because your stream isn't running.
No, it's, oh no, the stream is running, and it's still big booping. It gives a little big boop when I key them on. It's not actually taking me in.
You haven't selected an aircraft yet, have you?
Oh, perhaps I didn't. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, as I'm speaking, I hear myself in my ears, as you'll be aware, but it sounds like I'm talking in a tunnel, like walking through a train tunnel or something. It sounds a bit like that. Centre. Okay, I'm going to get started. I've got mid 40s FPS at the moment. It's often lower when I'm sitting on the ground. If it's going to be low, sometimes 17, it's when I'm sitting here in the parking area.
Alright, the 109s are coming in. It looks like they're heading for me first.
Do they attack the airfield?
Oh yeah.
Oh great. They'll probably get me as I'm taxiing then.
We might need to just restart the server.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
I'm not sure if I'm going to get off the ground in the 16 tonight.
Why's that?
I tried it earlier on and it was alright. Ever since I've either been having engine failure, of like it starts up, it fails to turn over, and then I thought, okay, I managed to take off fine earlier. Oh, here it comes. Yep, yeah, we might need to restart the server again.
Yeah, I'm seeing one off to the southwest probably. He's coming in, he's probably coming for me. Oh! Yeah, I just got blown to bits.
Yeah, we won't get off the ground now.
No, because they're going to keep taking us out, aren't they?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't know how to restart the server. I thought there was a thing that you could do and it would just restart.
It probably is.
I'll have to come out, take the server down, keep
Okay.
it back up again.
So what just happened was that a couple of 109s come in before Lex or I had taken off, and they just blew us to bits. So we're starting the server again, so we've got a bit more chance of getting up and engaging.
Sorry. Okay.
Say again?
I was going to say, have you just stopped streaming? So I've just got a YouTube notification. Oh no, it's YouTube, isn't it? Not Discord.
Yeah, I did have my hold on banner up, but I've taken it off now. Number of times I forget to take that off. Oh, I'm seeing burning skies. Haven't seen that for a while.
Oh, does that mean we're on the wrong version?
No, because I got you earlier on. I was in.
Yeah, but does that mean we're both on the wrong version?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I thought we was always on the beta. Well, at
So
least
did I,
initially.
apart from the times where it turned out we weren't.
Yeah, but I did Burning Skies quite a lot. I thought that we were on the beta. What about Grim Reapers? Are they on the beta?
Yeah, they're always, they should be on.
Okay, I'm just watching for your server to come back.
Yes, it's running.
Oh, I'll have to search probably. Or refresh.
Well, it should be. You shouldn't need to refresh. I thought favourites were there in the top always.
It's just popped in. Yeah, so last night when I tried this with the new board and RAM and chip, I attacked the ground units and I didn't get a freeze. I've done that a couple of times now.
Okay, you'd be good.
Yeah. Coming in. Jeez, that went in quick anyway. Right, now I'll start up again and hopefully get up before those guys come along. Oh, I got a mini freeze. I think it's because this is like just getting in and it's probably sorting a load of stuff out.
Yeah. And like an idiot, I forgot to put the takeoff assist back to 10%, so I'm still going to have problems getting off the ground.
Okay, I'll go have a quick word on my stream. Except I can't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something on the stream to whoever's looking, but unless of course that is only me. It lists only me, so I guess it is only me. Yeah, it seems that on participants, when you look at YouTube chat, it counts
right
me. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to count me as a viewer, but it seems to, because when I look at participants, I'm the only one there. Unless, can people watch privately so that they won't list in the participants list?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if they don't have a YouTube account, maybe.
Sorry?
If they don't have a YouTube account, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I don't know either. Right. If they haven't got a YouTube account, I guess they won't be able to put anything in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it comes up as like a placeholder user.
Oh, right. Okay, right, well I'm going to get myself set and taxi. Okay, I'm going to taxi now.
Okay. Which one will take up? So,
I probably won't hear you now that my engine's going because it's all too quiet and I don't know how to make you louder. Not something you need to respond to, but something that I've noticed is, or at least I think I've noticed it, since I'm running on a higher spec and I believe I've got higher settings in DCS, the grass seems longer. I'm seeing something north of the airfield.
those are the original ones. Look to the southwest.
I think, okay, yeah, I'm seeing 3.
And then you'll see 2 to the southwest.
No, I mean to the north of the airfield, I'm seeing 3 dots.
Yeah, but they're the original aircraft.
Yeah.
The two main ones that just shot us are the ones from the southwest.
I'm going to have to find out what's going on with the sound so that I can hear you, but I don't know when I'll get a chance to do that. It's like if I'm sitting on a settee and you're talking quietly in the kitchen. Okay, I think I'm set to roll. As a test, I have to now go for those ground units as well.
Don't forget those new units coming in will fire.
Yeah, okay. I haven't got vis on yet, so I assume they're not close enough. No freeze, and that was good in as much as I only missed one. I got the rest. It's amazing the difference a lack of freeze will make. Oh, I think someone just shot at me. He must be on it, I can't see him.
Over the airfield.
Oh, hang on, no, the bridge was shooting at me. But are they over the airfield?
Actually, over the tanks that are to the northwest of the airfield.
Okay.
We're struggling with the Spitfire tonight.
Well, has that got the auto radar or auto takeoff stuff going on?
That's it.
Are you engaging one?
Close.
What altitude?
Not sure. I've lost him.
I've seen them on the map, and I thought I just saw one in the sky, but I can't find it now. I found one. Engaging. They're heading sort of southwest, so that means they're going back. Oh, that could be the others though, couldn't it? The originals.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, the guy I was looking at is gone. Oh, well, I can't see him now.
When you get inside a certain distance, the red markers will go if you've got them on. if you get close enough, they might actually turn back. In fact, I think they've already turned around.
Well, I'm definitely on their tail. I'm sure I checked what altitude they were at. I can't see. They're at 6,000, I'm at 4. Actually, they're behind me and I think you're approaching them. Can you see them?
One is significantly higher, one is level.
I've got one, or I've got you. I came out of him and lost it.
Blimey. I got a hit on him as well.
I don't know if I got a hit. Because as I say, I was in zoo. Oh, found him again. Oh, you're shooting. There's only one?
No, there's two.
I don't know where the other one is.
One was higher.
Okay, I can see you. You're chasing one, aren't you? Oh, the other one's coming in on your think. I'm taking him. Got a good hit on him. I didn't catch that, but he's going down. Right, second.
He's at average skill level.
Oh, okay. Probably puts him above me. Got another one, unless that's you. Are you diving? Over a green field?
There is another one behind me.
No, I think... Oh, yeah, the other one behind me is shooting at me. I'm turning hard. I can't see him yet, 'cause I can't look behind. You might better look, I can see him. I'm following you round. I'm high on your 6, turning with you.
He's behind you.
Oh right, I saw a dot, it's actually my shadow.
I'm behind him, but a little bit distant.
Is he still on my 6? Yes, he is.
Yes.
I think he might go about to overshoot.
You're steaming, you?
Probably.
I've just stalled out.
I'm going to see if I can get back then.
This thing's just constantly trying to nose up again.
What trim have you got?
Nose down.
Oh. You haven't got your flaps down, have you?
No. I'm going to go down anyway.
When you saw me, was I actually venting? Because unless you're seeing contrast off the wingtip, because I'm not, my engine isn't, the temperature isn't creeping up right. I'm looking behind me and I'm not seeing any venting.
Okay.
My wings are peppered. Oh, I could be losing fuel, I suppose. You might have seeing fuel venting.
I think my engine is going to cook shortly anyway.
Right, unless one of those guys bounces, it should be alright. Where's your status?
Struggling.
Too distant?
I keep getting frame rate drops to 15, which isn't right for this machine.
Yeah, no, that is not right. I used to get that occasionally. I got it mainly when I was sitting in the parking bay. Currently got 40, but it did drop down to about 27 at one point. Obviously it depends on what's happening as well. I'm kind of on base at the moment.
unfortunately, I think even the average skill vastly surpasses mine.
Well, I got one, but probably because he's in the right place at the wrong time for me. Right place at the right time for me, wrong place, wrong time for him. I'm about to drop my gear. Are you still looking as though you're going to get back?
No, I'm still in combat.
Combat? Oh, I didn't realise that. I knew there was another one around, but I didn't realise you were actually fighting him.
It feels as floaty and wishy-washy as it does in War Thunder.
Yeah, this does feel a bit different to me, to what I remember it, actually. The rudder doesn't seem as sensitive.
It's,
Because then I'm going, I've just landed, and I'm really kicking the rudder around to make it react.
well, you probably took damage to your rudder.
I'll take a look. Nope,
But
it's in
he
good
was
nick.
behind you.
Yeah, no, it's in good nick. My left wing is quite well peppered, and the right wing is peppered, but not. I mean, the rudder's fine. All the tail plane is fine. Well, I'll get repaired. Good evening, viewers on the stream. Right, to get repaired, I've got to shut the engine. Say again?
Got to run.
You reckon you'll make it back? Right, let's see if voice attack will respond this time. It centered me okay. Comms. F8. F3.
Request repair. Copy.
That'll work very well. I'll get rearmed and refueled. Comms.
Didn't catch that very much.
Say again?
I didn't catch that.
Oh right, yeah. I'll just get them. I'm getting repaired, so now I'm going to get rearmed and refueled and take off again. F1.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Oh, slap wrist. I didn't open my canopy when I landed.
Refueling complete.
I'm refueled, they're just rearming me. And I've got about 90 seconds for repair.
The other aircraft has flown off.
Was he heading back to his base then?
That's all right. You have quite a muffled sound.
Rearming complete.
So bear with me a second.
Okay, it might be that I had my head turned to the left at that time. So I was looking at voice meter.
I've boosted you up a little bit.
Okay, what's that like?
It's better. It's still got quite a kind of a sound to the overall vocal tone. No, he hasn't. He hasn't flown off. He hasn't flown off. He's behind me. He's shooting. Oh, no, one's in the bridge. This one's in the bridge. Sorry.
That's the bridge. Yeah, that's what got me. Oh, you're venting. You're definitely venting.
Now I've got to bring you down again.
Looks like steam, I'm guessing. What's your engine temperature like?
My dials will look alright. Radiator is 60.
Perhaps it's fuel. It's probably fuel then. That's probably 80. What I was venting if I was. I've got 10 seconds to finish repair. Or to get started on repair. So they'll be jacking the aircraft up. There we are, we're jacked up. And they'll be repairing. Pity they don't show guys running around doing all the mending. I'm repaired now. They'll probably take it off the ramps.
I'll see if I can slide in beside you.
Okay. I'm off the ground at the moment.
Flaps down.
I'm back.
No, gone. Something doesn't sound.
Did you make it? I'm just seeing a blur. Oh, you're there. Okay. Oop, boom, boom.
It's not letting me look at my aircraft though, which generally indicates it thinks I'm dead.
Oh, right. Right, but I'll see if I can take off and squidge alongside as I do. Set my nose down first.
I'm hoping there's enough space for you.
I think I normally tend to veer to the left a bit, so that's the good side.
Mm. No, now it's letting me look outside the aircraft, but not through the joystick button.
Okay, I'm going to spin round a fraction and see if I can squeeze past you.
Okay.
Which is less easy when you're actually blasting along, fighting the rudder pedals, but we'll see how it goes.
In fact, I'm wondering if I need to do a joystick refresh again. I'm also beginning to wonder if some of my issues aren't actually being caused by the throttle.
Possible.
So,
right.
I know we had to put one of the connectors back on at one point, didn't
Did we?
Yeah, it was on one of the sliders. It was acting up, and we crimped the connection, and it seemed to. I can't remember what it wasn't doing, but we crimped it and it was fine. I'm wondering if maybe there's a loose connection in there somewhere, which
Okay.
occasionally causes my USB issue.
Right, I'm going to shut up when I take off. Break off. No, this is not responding. I'm going to crash. It is not responding. Although I'm going to have to check my road. I'll get a new aircraft. And because I had this earlier when I took off, it was a real struggle. I was hitting I was moving my rudder pedals, but the aircraft was just not really responding. So I'm going to probably have to do a couple of checks. Well, it's responding, but not properly.
Yeah.
It's like well delayed.
Right. Well, that
So
ping's 31, so it's not like it should be lag. Actually, that was something. I'm sure that's what KK was talking about. Maybe
oh yeah.
sort of the delayed input or something like that, which makes it feel like you're fighting a crosswind.
Yeah. I just jumped out my aircraft, but it's not letting me walk around. Obviously my leg is, yeah, I've got one leg off the wing and one leg through the wing. Right, I'll get a new aircraft. I'll have a very quick look at my controls as well.
Okay.
Well, according to the curve I'm seeing, it should be pretty responsive. It's not dulled down.
What do you see on the actual aircraft?
Oh, I think it moves. I'll check that.
How much movement do you see on the actual rudder?
Okay, let's take a look.
And oddly, I'm pretty sure the dead zone that I put in to get around my thumbstick noise is either gone, let it reset, or it is no longer sufficient and I'm going to have to increase the dead zone.
Ah. Well, my rudder is moving well.
In this aircraft.
Eh?
In this aircraft, maybe in the previous one it was not moving as well.
Well, I wouldn't expect that to be the case. I'd expect any spit I get in here, I'd expect it to
No, I mean following being shot and stuff.
no, because it got repaired. My aircraft was repaired.
You didn't look at the road following the repair.
What do you mean, like the repair guys might have messed up? Did they build that in?
Well, not necessarily messed up, but maybe if the repair did not function correctly. So it made like a small bug. You know, sometimes a section of the aircraft fails to get repaired.
Oh, it could be. I should have checked it before I took off after I was repaired, I suppose.
for info. Second flight of 109s appears to be on the move from Nelchip.
Okay, I better get started and get rolling as quick as I can without messing up too much and hope that the rudder works.
Yeah, it will take them about 5 minutes, 7 minutes to get there. So you should be right.
Okay, hopefully that should be enough time.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. KK's been trying to convince me to get IL-2.
Yeah, he wanted me to get it as well. Maybe Belgian Plat works okay, but certainly the Blitz one, unless I try it again now with this new setup. But the Blitz
No,
one was,
he's talking about IL-2 Battle Star. Not
you?
the one that you've got. Yeah, that's me.
That's alright then.
He's talking about. He's not talking about Cliffs of Dover. He's talking about the new IL-2.
New IL2. Well, I know he's got Bolden Plat, and that's the one he was always talking to me about.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a server that he's flying on at the moment, and he's saying he reckons that we'd love it.
Well, if it works, if the whole game works better, because it is more of a game and less of a flight sim.
Yeah.
But if the whole game works better than Blitz that I've got, then maybe. But as an example, when I was in Blitz the last time I tried it,
Yeah.
nice. What happened was I did some kind of mission, and it said, right, Bill has taken a slot in the blue team, and there's loads of islands that you're supposed to fly around, but it never put me in the aircraft. It was like the aircraft was being flown by Bill the bot, because it wasn't being flown by me. So I don't understand what it's about. And there's a few things I've thought, what's it doing? Why has it done that? And why has it not done this or that? So it could just be Blitz that does it.
Yeah, well, it's a whole new game engine, I think.
Well, maybe that'll make a difference then.
I'll wait for you to get airborne before I start flying towards
Okay.
them, because I think there's now the one we left behind and 2 additional. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I'm not sure if I've inadvertently managed to spawn waves.
Managed to what?
Spawn waves, so you get 2 and then another 2 and then
Oh, I
another.
see. Not just
But
spawn
if
aircraft.
any survive from the preceding wave, it goes back, so you end up with 1 more every time.
Yeah.
So I don't quite know what's going on there. But there are 3. Actually, no. It looks like there's a total of 4 in the air. 3 are coming out, 1 is coming in. So this could get tight.
Okay. I just don't my rudder works the way I expect it to. But my curve is good. Right, I'm just checking I've got my settings, which I believe I've...
I'll be coming up behind you.
Right,
Just
brake
crash.
throttling up now. Which way are we going round? To the right?
I just crashed.
I didn't know what it said about crashed.
I crashed.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll buzz you then. You're not in slot 10, are you?
Rolling. Heading towards the bottom of the river.
I see it. I'm going to have to clean my screen. I really chased a speck of dust on the screen again. It's exactly the right size for an aircraft when it just becomes visible. So I was, oh, hang on, so it was shooting. Or is it the bridge? Well, I think it was something from the bridge shooting at me.
Just lining up for takeoff.
Yeah, I just seem to get to the threshold of the runway. I'm heading away from the runway, westbound, and just making a turn.
Nearly broke it.
I'm on the 6. Yeah, the roll seems quite lazy. Perhaps I should check that.
I don't think there are 4 in here.
I'm following you around.
To fly southwest towards Malchuk.
Something I've always noticed in VCS, I don't know about other aircraft, the spit following in behind you, the prop of the spit is always very black, like the blur that is the prop is always very dark. Under 5. On your 8 boost?
Yeah, just shy of 8. Down to 5 phones then.
Number 4. Couldn't hear that.
Helicopters northwest.
Okay. You've not got Visa, have you?
I can see the red markers, but that's because I forgot to turn them off.
Oh, okay. I haven't got one.
To try and locate those other 109.
Although I'm watching Azure at the moment.
What was that? That's only one north.
Yeah, I'm banking round on it. Over 556. Right on your 6 now. Moving out. Over 8. Have you got viz on them?
Again, I can see the red dots, so they're right
Is
in
it
front
for
of
the
us.
aircraft or the
I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at though at the moment for certain.
Something's just shooting upwards, so it's those guys down there. Ground units. Oh, it's the convoy. They're shooting at us. Did you see off?
No, I'm low on your 9.
I see it. Did you take any of those rounds that came up at us?
No, I think I got away with it.
Yeah, I didn't get hit at all. You're 5.
I don't like it when the engine randomly makes noises that sounds like you're listening to it down a tube.
I know that. Right, I know I get funny noises. I'm right on your 4 now. Close. Close-ish.
They should be right ahead.
I'm seeing
Should be.
Yep, soon.
Oh, these are
There's 4 of them, isn't it? They're choppers.
Yeah, I don't know why the other markers weren't showing up though.
Which one are you going for?
What, tail?
Go down to the tail.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. When you break off, I'll go for the one in front or the tail.
Got hit.
Good. And put them down. Very often I shoot them, they don't go down.
No, he didn't go down. He didn't go down. In fact, they sort of split in panic. I'm surprised I got the hit actually.
Oh, I hit him. Damn it. I left it too late. I got him, but I left it too late and hit him. I ain't going to walk away from that one. Okay. I should have stayed there and watched you.
This helicopter's very tough.
Yeah, I found that they can carry on flying quite well, but when you feel as though you've messed them up.
I managed to pick the one that's got guns on it as well.
Yeah, there's only one of them that's armed, isn't it?
Well, you could still watch. You see, to hit F2, couldn't you?
Well, I could, but I probably need to start up and get rolling. That's the brake, handbrake, parking brake on. Magnetos are on, parking brakes on. Yeah, fuel pump is on, fuel cock is turned on, prime.
don't think they're going to get out of that.
Back off. You got one? You got one?
Yeah.
Good.
So, two that would be remaining. One that seems to be flying. Are you actually in there?
I'm taxiing.
I'm currently flying towards Mosdock. I'll pick you up. I'll pick up with you.
Pick up what, sorry?
I'll pick up with you when you take wherever you are. When we meet in the middle between where I am and where you.
Right.
So if you head southwest.
Yeah. Avoiding the guys on the bridge that want to shoot me down.
Yeah, well, if you head southwest, you should fly straight past them.
Yeah, if I do, fly directly there.
In fact, I might, depending on how far, I could probably do rearming.
Alright. I looked to the left just in case the tanker aircraft was coming in to land, because I asked for permission. He will just run me over, but he's not there, so that's alright. Okay, final checks. I haven't set my rudder. Final checks are worth it. Okay, break off. Break on again. Because I think I need to reset trip IR. Center. That's better. Break off. Did you say you're coming in or what?
Yeah, I'm out of... I don't know how many rounds I've got left. That's the
Yeah. So, whereabouts are you?
I'm actually a bit north of the runway.
Oh no, stop. It's got good to wipe that screen. I thought I saw you, but it's a bit of dust again on the screen. A different bit of dust. If you're north of the airfield, I assume what, on finals?
A bit more north than that.
Okay, I'm not seeing you.
You should see me on the map though.
Sorry, closing my mic a bit.
You should see me on the map.
Oh right, I never think to look at the map, and I don't like to because I can't fly while I'm on the map, can I? I'll have a look. I'm seeing me, but I'm not seeing you.
Zoom out a bit.
Oh, you're a long way north then.
I'm in square MP66. I have
See you
adjusted
now.
my.
I see you now.
I was on a bit of a rubbish heading before, but I've corrected that now.
I should be heading towards you now, I think. I'm right heading at 0. What's your altitude?
Low, as usual.
Okay, that's why I can't see you.
400 feet.
Oh yeah.
I think I can see you. You don't. If you turn on southwest, I find.
Hang on, I think I'm right. I know roughly where you are now.
Yeah, you're about to fly over me.
You see me? So if I've flown over, you
I'm
must
on
be
your
behind me.
low 4. Coming around to 3. Almost in front. No, sorry, I'm on your 3 still. 4. Slightly below your wing.
Oh, gotcha.
And you're going round again now.
Well, I'll follow you in because you're going to get round, aren't you?
Okay. Well, if you want, I can just forget about that and go straight down.
Well, then you won't have the ammo to do the job.
They're still flying around.
I didn't catch that.
They're still flying around Nalchik.
Oh, right.
Alright, well, look, okay, the airfield's just over there. I'll take it in.
I'm moving over to your left.
Okay, I've throttled all the way back. What about 150?
Yeah, this seems very sluggish on the roll. I think I'm going to have to adjust my settings because I've probably got it sluggish to make it easier for takeoff and stuff like that. I've lost you. I thought you were around. That one.
Just
Oh, I
kept
see that. Yeah, I've got you.
I I've messed it up. But
It's okay for me. I'll have to buzz you. If anyone on my stream has put a message on, I'm not seeing any at the moment, but I will try to refresh that screen just in case. So Laxor is a tiny dot just on the right hand side of the first rubber strip. Perhaps I should buzz him again. If you're not rolling, I'm going to buzz you again just for the hell of it. Okay, I'll watch you take off.
That's open very well. Got this, I'm just on your 6 somewhere. I'll revise that. Oh no, I was going to say I was on your 6, but now I can't see it, but I've got this on your 6. Solid banking around to the right.
Before I take off next, I must try to remember to tighten up the movement. So it's because at the moment I'm really giving it lots of stick to make it run. I don't know if that's right. Well, it could be the curve. Maybe I've got a curve in it that I shouldn't have.
It's going to be a bit of a flight down there.
Okay.
It's quarter past midnight, so I don't know how far we're going to get.
Oh, I hadn't realised. I really had not realised the time because I got on here so late. I had a pumpkin that was about 18 inches almost diameter. Well, perhaps that, let's go for it. Probably more like 14 inches diameter. And I had to cut that up, get the insides out, and then peel the outside. It took ages. In the process of peeling it, because it's slippery and round, you end up having to cut towards yourself, and of course, sticking the knife in it. I'm quite some way back on your 6 at the moment, but yeah, quit the server whenever you want to, that's fine, just let me know. Don't wait till too late.
Yeah, I should be alright for another 15 or so. See how it goes.
I've upped my boost a bit because I dropped back a lot.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I'm right on your 6 now, I'm below your 6, almost 71 there, 70. Moving around to your 4.
Okay.
I use pretty much spot on boost rate at the moment. I can hear you talking about, I can't hear what you're saying.
Third of the way there.
Okay. you can hold it straight and level for me, let's see if I can get it properly alongside you.
Give it a go.
Yep, boost 8, 2,700 revs.
Oh yeah, 2,800 maybe. I could probably pull it back the revs a little bit.
Well, I can push it to 280 if you like.
Right, that's more like 2,700.
Okay. I'm throttling up a bit, I'm boosting a bit just to see if I can close the distance, and then hopefully I can put it back and stay with you. Right, boost 12. Reducing boost. Left to reservation and starboard.
Aircraft 2 o'clock low.
Roger.
Yeah, I just managed to get you bit.
I'm not seeing the aircraft though.
No, they're distant. Although you should see the dots.
I haven't got them on.
No.
Oh, sorry, the
they're-
dots, not the markers.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the map. Okay. So they're just taking off then, are they?
They've been flying around like that for ages. Oddly, I had the dots. Now I've got the markers. I thought it was supposed to be the other way around, so you didn't have to search for the dots.
Well, I think in Warfare we get dots before we get markers, don't we?
No, there's 2 flags.
I'm getting a bit of skiddy and jittery stuff.
What? I don't hear.
They're dropping, they're landing. Because I reckon they're landing. We could beat up the airfield.
They've been doing that for absolutely ages.
Perhaps they're doing circuits and bumps.
No, they're not lining up. They're not lining up for the airstrip.
still can't see. Unless they've climbed above us now. Oh, in fact, they've got
They're right ahead. They're right ahead. If you zoom in all the way, you should be able to, on me.
On you? Have you got someone on you?
Yeah, he's coming in.
I'm turning to try and find you and whatever else is happening.
I'm going to fire.
I'm probably looking in the wrong direction to see your tracer.
Probably parallel to the south side of Melchik. That said, I now can't see the target.
I'm seeing something, but I said, no, that's you. Or is it?
No,
That's not. No, that's not you. That's one of them.
They're being fired on.
So there's two near me. I'm going for one. I'm engaging now.
You got one behind you, but I've lost both. But you got one right behind you. Two behind you. Got a hit on him. Oh no, they've got me. They got me good.
Well, they must have broken off me. 'Cause I had one on me.
No, he's taken my wing off. I've got nothing.
Ah, right. I don't know where you are. I can't see you. Right, I found something behind me.
I can't see you at all.
No, I don't know where you are.
Go back to Melchik. If you fly towards Melchik airfield, they're there still.
Okay. I have got some damage, I think. Oh yeah, I messed up my right wing quite well. And it is affecting the way the aircraft flies.
My right wing is on fire at the moment.
That's handy. I'll look for your smoke.
I'm flying away from Melchik.
I don't know where I am. I've got to look at the map to
Actually,
find
no.
that out. That would be well, I'll try that. Right, I've got to do a 180.
Yeah, I don't know where I am because as far as DCS is concerned, I'm dead. But I'm not.
Right, I found Melchik.
If you're over the airfield, then
I'm south of the airfield, I think.
right, I can see you. I think you're on fire.
Am I?
Well, you got smoke or something coming at you.
That's probably the engine. Yeah, my oil's getting a bit hot, I think. Well, something's coming out. It could be fuel from the wing tank. The engine, the right wing is quite messed up.
Yeah, mine's on fire. You've got one above your nose right now. You did have. You've
I see
gone
it.
past it. 9 just here. If you're 9 low. He's got his gear down.
Well, I'm chasing, isn't it?
I got a hit on the one that had his gear down.
I lost him. I hit him nicely, but he didn't go down.
Yeah, he's still in front of you.
Is it? I can't see him. I don't know where he is. I'm about to run out of fuel. I just checked my fuel gauge by pushing my button and it only just moved. Perhaps I just borrow their airfield. If I can find it. Okay, I think I found their airfield. Do you think they mind me landing on it?
I don't know, I'm struggling to keep this thing in the air at the moment. It's still quite nicely on fire. Coming in potentially on your 9.
Okay, I'm about to turn finals on their airfield. I think the engine might be running out of fuel. Oh, it's all over the place at the moment. It's like pushing a piece of wet string. Gear down. Flaps.
I've got almost 0 left roll. And they keep rolling left.
Might be a bit cheeky if I ask him to repair it. I'm down. Alright, get my German phrase book out and find out how to say take me to your leader. Ah, that's why it's more difficult. I got 1/2 of my tailplane missing, so I only had like One.
Hit F2.
Anyway, F2.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm seeing a helicopter in a field.
Okay. Oh, of course it thinks I'm dead.
Right.
Yeah. If it would let you look at me, you would see quite. My wing is still on fire. I have quite a significant amount of flame. Actually, see if I can. I know I can see. See if I can fly past.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Do you know which direction you're coming from?
Nine.
My 9.
Yes.
Can't see you. Oh, hang on. I was looking at the wrong. I forgot. Yeah, I can see you. You're well on fire. When you said 9, I turned my head to 9, but I forgot I was outside the aircraft.
Ah, right.
Oh yeah, it's smoking well.
Well, if you wait till I get closer,
I'm zooming.
you're
I'm
still on
zooming
your
in.
plane. That's not you, damn it.
I'm on the wrong way.
Yeah, this is. Oops,
Oh,
it's very
oh,
difficult.
that's
very
not.
difficult
That's
to
not
control.
good.
Blimey, I don't know how I managed that.
You got out of it.
Yeah.
I can't see
Not
you.
not this one though.
I'll look for the smoke then.
That was hard.
Boom. Can you view me from where you are? You know, with your button.
It defaulted to you because technically you're still alive.
Look at my my tailplane.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's weak.
Tailplane on right wing on an awful lot good.
Well, you look like you got a lot more of it than I've got.
Like what?
You got a lot more of it than I had.
Oh, I've got, yeah, I mean, you had your wing off, didn't you? Okay. I don't think there's any point in me asking. Comms.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show that.
Well, someone's listening to me. I can request takeoff. Hang on. F11.
Oh, is it?
F8.
It's not an enemy airfield, so they probably
F8.
wouldn't.
I pushed the wrong button, hold on. F8.
Completely supposed to be.
F1. It's going to let me rearm.
Request rearming.
Oh no. No, you get that far, you request rearming, but they don't say copy. So you're not going to get repaired, you're not going to get rearmed, which is fair enough if you're on the enemy airfield. Okay, I think the only thing I can do here is jump out, take a little walk first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take down the server. Oh, of course, no, I can't. Oh, no, okay, leave the server.
Oh, I forgot the time. No, take the server down. I'll jump out. I might do a little bit of FSX just to see how I get on with it.
Okay, well, I was just talking to Jackseed on the stream, and he was sort of saying, wish there was an action replay in DCF. And when you go single player, obviously you get the replaying bit. I was always under the impression that there was no equivalent for multiplayer. But I'm pretty sure there is, and if I stop talking, I'll have some control over that as well.
Okay. I'm going to leave the server so that you've got absolute license to shut it down.
Okay. Okay, I'm currently on voice activity for both Discord and stream because it's easier than trying to hold modifiers down which mess up. Screw out Windows. So yeah, if I flip this over to display capture jets. Right, now I've got to remember where it is.
I'm going to have a quick look at the Burning Skies server.
Okay. Now it's under game save games. Under whatever directory you have your DCS in. And tracks.
So it does?
Multiplayer. So this track file is, what was that, 2001, 30, 22, 34, that's pretty much when we started this run. Now how you load the track file, actually, yeah, if it's alright then, you're off the server, are you?
I'm off the server, yeah.
Okay, so if I come out of the server, Jax.
I'm actually in the Burning Skies.
Okay, yeah.
It's put me in that hangar. Oh, and I've got one of those Russian markers. No, I don't want to do that. Does it feel right to fly this bit with a Russian with a star on it? So perhaps I will in fact go to DCS, FSX and see how I get on with that. I think I've got to set up a load of commands.
Right.
So I'm going to leave DCS and quit into desktop.
So this is like a replay for a single player.
Right, I won't be able to communicate for a
That's
little while.
me in the I-16. I have no idea why there's an AI jet taking off. I have no... I don't even know what jet that is. I know that it crashes every single time. Hey, it's all good, dude. I'm glad that for once I can actually be useful in DCS. And then of course you've got access to all your camera angles, not that I can remember what buttons they are. Is it F7? No, it's not F7.
Okay folks, for anyone hearing me, I'm going in to do FSX and see if I can do something in that, but I'm not sure if I need to map a load of controls.
Ah, F3 is the button. I know F3 is flyby.
The other voice is Laxor. He's streaming on Twitch. Well, he was, he might have stopped his... No, I don't think he hasn't stopped his stream. He's on Twitch. Laxor, Laxxo.
I don't actually know how you get all the camera angles that they had in that video from a while ago. The downside to this replay file, of course, is that you've got there's no rewind. So you've got to find where it was in the time, like how far in, and then don't miss it. A bit like War Thunder.
You can say that's like a War
And
Thunder, yeah.
also, as I found, if you put it on maximum replay speed, it destroys DCS and it crashes. So if it's a long way in, you just got to be patient. It's unfortunate that that bit was near the end. I don't actually know where the time accelerate, time decelerate, but I don't think it goes backwards. Because I want to find the bridge ducking that we did the other week. Actually, did you see that clip that Jax managed to capture of me
Yeah, I
fiddling
did.
about
I
in
thought I
F15?
put a message.
I don't know if you've still got. Oh, you've closed the game, so you haven't got your. You've lost your profile. Okay, well, I haven't got time to go into that.
It's on private. I can't get it. I can't get voice going on.
Okay.
Joint.
But yeah, Jax, that is where the files are. So,
Okay, everyone
if
listening.
you're interested, I can drop that up on Discord. Yeah, they've got the slow-mo. You can slow it down, and then you can speed it back up to normal, and then speed it up. But there's just no rewind. I suspect it's something to do with how they capture the data. I'm going to quit. Actually, no, hang on a second. Oh, what's that application for DCS? It takes all the track information and lets you review it from a tactical point of view. Tac view. Yeah. Clues in the name.
I've just realised I can't talk on both streams from the FSX profile. I haven't set it up.
Oh, okay.
Because I would normally, if I'm in FSX, you haven't got it, so I'm on my own, so I didn't set anything up for it. Okay, we're going into FSX. Let's see if I've got, or can quickly map controls as necessary.
Let's see if it lets me load that track file. Dang it, blast you.
Okay, we're in FSX. I'm not sure if you'll be hearing Laxor on the other end. I can't talk to him, but we can hear him at the moment.
Don't quite know what the difference is. Might be that. Oh. Kaboom.
If I don't open the cockpit,
How about that?
it will steam up, so I'm going to leave it closed for a minute just to demonstrate
Now,
that.
this one, of
Flaps
course,
down.
does
Why is
give
that?
us time points that we can go forward to. Oh, that was uncalled for.
Actually, I probably need to go to the. Hang on. Get some stuff done.
Oh, that's doubly uncalled for, because it was flagged me as dead. It didn't track it. That little bugger. So if we play this... Christ knows what they were doing. Oops. Not that one.
This 0 means I don't have any cartridges.
Well,
This
let's just jump through. At
engine.
least it would give you a time code when you needed to jump to.
Now I've got 3.
And then you could find that within the track. Now I'm sure you can do external view.
Right, let's see if I can get this started. Everything is on. Everything is on by the looks of it. So I should do cold start.
Interesting. Yeah, I've quite often flown
See if I can
the
do
shark with no tail. It's so easy to do. And I'm not entirely sure if I trimmed it. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, what tips that up?
Okay, so my push to talk button to this stream is also operating the flaps.
Because you know the
Don't
thing
want
is
that.
I actually got a couple of hits after I got tonked. Oh, I got a hit there. Completely ineffectual, but I got a hit. And that's where my game ended, according to this, which is a lie. It's an utter lie. Although that's DCS's fault, not ToeView. So it's 5:31. I can put the track up. I don't know where to put it actually. This is TechView. This level of functionality is free. You can get more functionality if you pay for it, although if you pay for it, I can't remember how much it is. It's not an insurmountable amount of money. Actually, I just clicked on that upgrade and it's taken me over to the website. So TechView standard is £22 British for a single license.
So hopefully I'll be able to do it and it'll work this time.
I'll chuck the link in. Actually, it might
it's
be
still
in there.
doing
If you look in DCS,
It's still doing it.
I already put a link in.
So if I
Yes, have.
if I talk while I'm flying, it's going to put the
It's a link
flaps
to
down. That's
old
no good.
versions, so perhaps I'll put in a link to the actual site.
I've got a lot of things to correct on this. I wonder if it's the same on the Cherokee.
Right, okay, so in the DCS room on tools, heads and tips, there's a link for TechView. Although it does take it to version 1.8. Is there another one? Yeah, so if I just modify that very slightly again. There we go. So it was a message dated 17th of November 2019.
This is of significance for me because I've had a couple of fun flying lessons in the Cherokee from
I can throw the track
Southend
from
Flying
Times
Club.
Flight.
Now, I don't know if that's showing my mouse. No, I think it's
is
not. I was just circling directly above the cockpit now, Southend Flying Club, and it looks exactly like
Actually,
that.
I'll
pretty
work on
much.
that. I'll work on that. I won't put it on
No,
like
it's still
this. I've got a
winter.
bit of an idea for that. I'll create a new media room.
So let's see if it will start.
And I'll put a section up on my Google Drive that I can then link to from there rather than putting the files inside Discord. I'll put the file inside Discord now, and I can always change that afterwards. So, replies. So I'll chuck up both the DCS server track file, which that's loaded.
The brake won't stay on because my
When you
rudder
install
pedals
TechView,
keep
it plugs
accidentally
itself
applying
into
a
a module,
brake,
plugs itself in as a
removing the
to
brake.
DCS, so it makes its own recording.
So I'll hold the brakes on with my feet.
I don't know if you can understand the track files made by DCS.
So we're on the right fuel tank, right hand, right as in right, not as in correct. That's the prop pitch,
No.
so I mustn't touch that.
TechView can't load DCS tracks, but it will generate a track file that will let you
As long as I don't touch the prop
locate
pitch,
easily
perhaps would be
where
okay.
in the DCS track file complicated that you want to look.
That's mixture fully rich at the moment.
So that's
Right, first of all, let's see if we can start it. I've got my brakes on again. I'll put the radios on, hopefully.
right.
I have to make sure that the door is closed and locked.
It's 1 o'clock now.
It's locked because it won't open. That's all true, totally true to reality. Okay, let's see if we can start it.
I'll see if I can zip that. No, I can't. Wow, that doesn't compress at all. Okay, so I can't upload.
Oh, this is not
the
steaming up
TechView
because the windows
file.
are open, but
I'll sort that out.
if I close the window,
Stay safe, Culture. Thank you very much for dropping in the stream. Really do appreciate it. Perhaps catch you tomorrow for Friday night flight.
I'm about to take off my Cherokee.
Okay.
Hopefully. I was just telling Laxor that I should be hopefully taking off in my Cherokee. Let's see if it'll start.
I'll sort out the the area on my Google Drive tomorrow night. I'll chuck the TAC view file in there and I'll put a link to it from DCS. But that's the DCS track from tonight. That is in Borough.
Sorry, was that to me?
Sorry, no, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll come off Fox on the other Discord channel. Just so
It's gone bubbly. It's gone bubbly, and I haven't got a situation to change it. I could try stopping and starting voice meter. Hold on. Okay, that was to my stream, sorry. I'm going to see if I can take off. I'll also try and demonstrate if I leave the window open it mists up. It's still bubbly, so there's something to sort out there. Once again, I didn't ask permission, so I've got to be careful. This one's very touchy. As far as I'm aware, we don't need take-off flaps. I don't think we do. Right, now, let me just see if I can indicate where Southend Airport has a Vulcan bomber. Well, it had a Vulcan bomber. I'm not sure if it still does have it, but right in the centre of the horizon, right now, you'll see the outline or the silhouette of the Vulcan bomber. Just to the left there's a chopper, and to the right I think there's a chopper. But right in the centre screen now, right in the centre of the horizon is the Vulcan bomber. You might see that when we take off. And I'll show you it if not. It's off to the right now, but you can't see it, so I'm looking where I'm going. No gear up, because it's a fixed gear. There's the Vulcan. So it's all pretty much true to reality. Or reality as it was when this airfield was constructed by UK 2000, because at that time it looked as it does, but it's since been taken over by Eddystone Bar. And that has taken my sound from me. I've got no sound, no game sound. That's because I was clicked off. I clicked off the window, off the monitor. Right, Southend, UK. I'm not sure who's watching. Southend, UK has quite a long pier. It's about a mile long. And we're in winter, so it looks like it's stretching out to a frozen sea, which is probably pretty unusual. What I might do is land, and I wonder if I can do it whilst I'm flying. Just change the weather. It's not the weather I need to change, is it? It's the season. Now that should be better. So there's the pier, and that's wrong, because the pier goes out to sea. What's this land section, say? It's not because the tide's out. That's wrong. Because if I turn around, eventually, if I was to fly up river, you can just see the bridge, the QE2 bridge going across, which I've flown under a number of times. There's like a twitchy white line, which is like straddling the river. That's the QE2 bridge, which forms itself properly when you get closer. But perhaps I'll see about a landing. This is the first time I've flown this for yonks, if not longer. I don't know why I've got no sound. I'm making a turn to bleed off some speed. I'm going to have to land about flaps because I haven't got anything set up for it. Ah, that's the guy on the right, on the left. He's just approaching the runway. I hope I get there before he does. Perhaps they'll tell him to hold? No. Okay, I'm only just getting that, it's just crackling up. But yeah, I get the message that you're away now. And there's the Vulcan. The Vulcan is over on the left. I can't see, I've got loads of mapping to sort out. The aircraft I flew was Golf Alpha Tango Papa November. Not quite the same as that. I don't know why it's knocking out the sound so totally when that must be a setting. And that's all true to life. That's you can do that. I can request, and they will respond. and if I'm not sure how to get there, I use that. So the yellow arrows tell me where to go, but I know where to go anyway. And with FSX, if you don't fly properly, like if you was to fly as I did, with my mixture fully rich, your plugs will foul up. So all of this is now in the hands of Eddie Stobart. I don't know why it keeps taking the sound away. I don't know if it's doing that for the viewer, but it's doing it for me. It just takes away the sound. I can't hear the engine or anything. My voice drops in my ears. It's awful. There's the flying club. We're on the grass, so it's giving some resistance. Initially. I've got to close the engine down. Just letting me do it anyway. See, you can change your spark plugs, get your aircraft repaired, test your compression. and give it a tinker up a little bit. Let's work on that cylinder a little bit. And try again. That's proof number 3. Try number 4. We might as well do 2. Oh, I messed that up. Perhaps 2 needs a new piston. Or new rings at least. That's better by chance. If any of these are busted, those show red. Nothing's showing red at the moment. You can change what kind of oil you want, what kind of spark plug you have. You can remove the fairings and all sorts of stuff. You can change. You can put a heater on. You can change the battery. You can't change the engine, but you can change the kind of battery that it uses. And the tyres. It's quite good. Left tank's a bit low. I'm not sure how to prevent that from cutting out the sound for me. I've never had that before. Let's do a quick circuit. Made it a bit richer. When I take off, I want it fully rich. When I'm in the air, I should weaken it down, otherwise it'll foul the plugs up. Let's see if I can quickly sort the flaps out. That's better. That's definitely better. Right. I got in trouble for taking off without clearance. But I've already taken off. I'll stop talking to me. I really would like to hear the engine. Now I should get the flaps down. Flaps are fully extended. If you'd like to take a look on my channel, in my playlist, the excerpts from my lesson, or one of the lessons. I've never had this sound loss before. This must be a setting, I guess. I don't know. There's still stuff to do because the prop pitch lever is affecting our other pedals, which isn't desirable. And I don't think the brakes are working. So that's DCS. That still needs an awful lot of mapping sorted out, and that sound issue where ATC speak and I lose sound. That's not good at all. There must be someone who will fix that. So I'm going to do a very quick blast in War Thunder. I'll just jump out of this. I think I don't normally. And I'll just explain also that part of the reason for me doing this tonight and doing all the different flight sims is because a couple of days ago I changed my motherboard and my CPU and my RAM. So the PC is quite upgraded now compared to what it was. So I'm going to go into War Thunder. Of course now it has to load up this anti-cheat. Center. Center.
What's your status? We're on course, on time, and on target. Everything's fine. How are you? Attention! Approaching target! Number 3, what do you have? Can't see anything, sir. The coast is clear.
Oops. That switch is working differently. Well, not working differently, it's just that War Thunder doesn't allow you to do it the wrong way anymore, I think, when you're taking off. You only get the option to take off or raise the flaps. When you're in battle, you get the option to use combat flaps, which is sort of suitable, I suppose. explain the odd way that the aircraft was behaving. Because I hadn't raised my flaps. Oh my God.
Anybody see anything? Negative, all clear, over.
Okay, folks, according to YouTube, there's 3 people watching. Now, I'm not sure if one of them, it counts as me, and that means there'll be 2 people watching. If there's 2 people watching, however many people are watching, if you could just drop something in the comment or in this chat, because I'm trying to establish what these numbers, what would they actually mean? Are they in any way reliable? Is there anyone watching? I don't know, because no one's putting a message on yet. So you could put a message on now on the chat, that'd be very good. Either way, I will make this my last battle because it is late. Damn it, I didn't get a chance to change it to 20 minutes. Well, I did get a chance, I just missed it. Right, so that's me and IL2 flying on the outside.
designated grid zone.
Our victory is near.
for me. I agree.
Okay, I'm not actually convinced anyone's watching. I've got a feeling I'm talking to a couple of bots or something. These things that listen on channels. But just in case there's someone there, I will explain. I will explain that I'm now closing down, and maybe catch you another night. Thanks for joining me. This is Bill1949. Don't forget to keep an eye out for Laxor on Twitch. That's LAXXOR on Twitch. We stream together sometimes, mainly weekends. Good night.